Hello and welcome back to 2 Point Museum. We are diving back into the campaign today because we got one more museum we haven't yet looked at. And that, of course, is the Fishy Museum, the Marine Museum, the Passwater Cove. Jump into the shallow end and start a marine life collection. I haven't looked at this museum yet. I have realized that this is... I've been playing a little bit of sandbox mode in my off time, and these are all the museums that currently exist in the game. So I figured, why not? We haven't seen this one. Why not dive into it? We could pick up 2 stars easy off of a single place and unlock Curator Class 5, which could be fun. That'll probably jump us up to 4 stars in all these other locations, and then we can kind of like roll back and do whatever museum we like the most. Mona's excited. She loves the museums. She's coming in to say hi already this morning. Let's take a look. Let's see what it's all about. Bye, Mona.
For all the subjects we discuss in depth across the county, the planet, and the universe, our understanding of the sea is still remarkably shallow. Our limited knowledge means there's very little public interest in the oceans. But with such low enthusiasm, the county won't fund the infrastructure to learn anything new. Something has to give, or stay the same indefinitely, I suppose.
We have to convince people to go under the sea.
Guests must pay for entry before...
She hears Fish Museum and suddenly she's all interested. Welcome to Passwater. Things might have dried up lately, but for centuries, this seaside town served as the bridge between the terrestrial world and the aquatic knotland of Wetlantis. Today, most people haven't even heard of Wetlantis. The country lost interest in the ocean, and nobody's seen a Wetlandian in a dozen generations. For now, you're left with the legend, some ruins and a sea full of fish. Hire a marine life expert and see if you can improve the place. I get that this is a pun, but I actually don't know what it is. I would have just thought it was a typo. This is a nice map. We can probably expand up here. And out this way. This probably is an expansion slot. Smaller map than a lot of the other ones. But that ain't bad. I like it. It's got a vibe to it. Time to get Aquaman. Plice is a common name for a group of flatfish. Okay. So we have these nice waterfalls. This coral coronet, Wetlandian artifact of marine life. And a wet suit of armor. These are nice little, cute little rooms. And we do have an entrance here, or I suppose really an exit, depending on how you want to look at it.
You can make up a new Star Wars name by just taking a 2-word food item and swapping the first couple of consonants if they're different. Chief Berkey, Bowen Creed, Salo Yuri, from Pride Shries, Poco Cuffs, Beast Chites.
These all work.
Wellan, Chotata Pips, Mikatasalo.
Chotato Pips is definitely my favorite one. If I gotta pick, it's gonna be them. Oh, this is curious. This little staff entrance here. That leads me to believe, I don't know, the design of this museum is really open for the moment, I would say. I mean, first things first, we gotta hire some marine life experts. This guy's good at giving tours. This guy's also good at giving tours, and he has Fish Whisperer and Globetrotter. This guy's not. I'm gonna hire all 3 of these guys. This is kind of crazy to do right off the bat, but it's gonna make sense. I want this guy particularly just on tours. You're gonna be on restoration and not do tours because you're dull. And you're gonna be also probably on tours if you're eloquent. 1 analysis guy, 1 pure tour, 2 restorers. I think that's a good combination. True and good and bad. Mika Tasala works as well. I mean, yeah, some of them are just fantastic. I like it. Have you worked that ticket booth? Got loyal. We got nimble, fire-resistant janitors. Are we going to have a lot of fires in a marine location? I feel like probably not. So let's go with the other guy. And this guy's got peripheral vision, which I love as a trait. Though realistically, look, we're going to need two guys anyway. This guy's got nimble, so if we give him the speed boost, he'd make a good just walking security guard. Thanks, dude. Thank you for waiting until I hired all my staff before doing that. I really appreciate it. Super kind of you.
On your left is a future exhibit. Behind us, the one that came with the museum. On the right is another future exhibit. Ahead is the fully stocked gift shop.
I mean, isn't that the vibe? I guess this is all we really need at the moment. Well, we should build some rooms. So the real question is like, where do we want staff rooms? This entrance is so big. These are also terribly located. And not well decorated. But they're all we got right now, kiddos. All right, what do we have? Little turtle decals, maybe? Well, that's not even enough. Maybe not a turtle decal. Maybe a Wetlandian fountain, Wetlandian columns. All right, that'll do. That'll do, pig. At least now they're up to max. Fantastic. I'm going to send somebody out on an expedition immediately. Except I don't have expeditions unlocked. So it wants an exit here. I feel like... I'm probably going to want an exhibit here, a gift shop here, which means like staffing stuff can probably just go straight up in the middle. Get rid of that door.
Shove them into the far back corner behind the barrier in the gift shop and forgotten.
I mean, it's not a bad choice. I will probably move them in here, but until we have like the other exhibits, I don't really know like what the marine life stuff requires. So, boy howdy. A bathroom is going to be required. We could just slap a small little one in right here for now. It's funny how these are like, these are going to be sold, but it's like, oh, actually, they don't need to be sold. Because there's going to be a brand new wall there. This is never, ever, ever going to be enough cubicles. But we'll make do with it for now. Little ambient speaker here so we can keep the nice... Anybody who goes into poop can get the sounds of the ocean, I suppose. Paper posters. Soap posters. Ooh, are these new? Hand sanitizers? I haven't seen any of these before. Or maybe I just haven't noticed any of these before. Safety poster, paper poster. Selling invalid decorations. I have no idea what those are. Doesn't look like they are actually any invalid decorations here. We'll put those back up. We gonna need ourselves a staff room. We're gonna need ourselves a gift shop. I mean, the other option is like I could get rid of this entrance. The helicopter is here, right? So... Hear me out. What if I moved this entrance over here? Or like here. And then I could actually make a staff area just in the back. Then I could have people kind of like weave through this and have the exit be here. This would also lead into probably an expansion area. I like that. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot more than what we got going right now. So we're going to shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. If you'll listen to me now. Absolute chaos in the museum. My kind of chaos. This way we can have a nice back area that's staffsies only. It's not great for something like a staff room. Like I might actually put a staff room over here, but I can put like the workshop, the training room, the analysis room, marketing, security. Possibly. Security might have to go here. We can give them their own bathroom if they want. How much do we have? 30,000. Workshop's got to be 4x4. And the analysis room also has to be 4x4. So guys, you can put those windows in. These are not in valid position for windows. Okay, I guess they are. We'll just get rid of them then. Put in the benches. Get everything ready. Get everything nice and decorated. Put on our fancy signs. Put on our whiteboards. Put in our trash bins. Now you got yourself a workshop. I guess that has to be a solid wall. For whatever reason over there. Sometimes it makes you want to pick up the worst stuff. Why is that an invalid collision? Because of the stuff up written on the wall back here? Good grief. Good gravy, Miss Daisy. There you go. Good, good. You got to make the place look nice, right? Otherwise, it's like, what are you doing? Really? So we got ourselves a little bit of a workshop. Right? This will fit an analysis room. For right now, I'm just going to do this because I don't need an analysis room right away. And then maybe we could say like a training room. And I mean, I guess the staff room could kind of come out like that, maybe. You do get pretty quickly limited in what you're able to build. He says as he burns through all of his immediate cash. That's okay. What is cash if not meant to be spent? Little off-center filing cabinets anywhere? Just keep the place nice and decorated. Don't know what invalid item just spent, but okay, okay. That can shift a little bit. So I could do something like, we could put a little personal bathroom back here. Fish museum, what a way to spend the day. Further, how we doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. You know what? I'm just going to do this for the staff room, I think. That way they can have multiple ways in and out. We can have the bandage box like right here. Too near another item. Too near that bandage box? Too near the bandage box. Unless I spin it like that. So now when people come out the helipad, they can come in here and they can get cleaned up right away. That'll be nice. Meanwhile, over here, we can have some coffee, some snacks. How is that an invalid item? Well, you got to be lying at me like that. Some video games. Couple extra nice places to sit. Maybe we could squeeze in a little astro globe. Honestly, pretty nice little staff room. If I could say so myself. We could put a little window in here so people can see whether or not there's anybody actually in the old bandage box. I have no idea what those things that are selling are. We got room for a bulletin board. Maybe a nice rug. Tie the room together. I'm happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. Probably a window. Usually always a window that's being sold. Yeah. It does have that vibe sometimes. And then, yeah, honestly, I think I'm just going to be cheeky and we're going to build them an extra bathroom in here. Don't got to be nothing fancy. We'll see how we feel about that. I got a feeling the door to the analytical room is not going to fit properly in here. Because I think it's got a big fat door like this. If so, I don't know. There's a couple things we could change around. Like, I don't really technically need that door there. They could enter through the staff room before going to everything else. If it's all staff anyway, it doesn't really matter that much. So, but in the meantime, it works. Are there any rooms we're missing? I mean, gift shop, sure. Camera, marketing, sure. Cafeteria, aquarium, we don't need yet. My God, let's get cooking. Sure, we'll upgrade the bandage box right away. That'll keep the janitors busy while we wait for things to actually get done.
On 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the station that puts a smile on the face of your ears. Today, I'm Ricky Hawthorne, just like I
Hire a couple extra bodies.
And all the days before. Join us for more shockingly
I don't know,
consistent
nimble on
radio
fire resistant isn't
after-
bad.
All right, music. Nice one.
Guests should wander around until they've had enough museum.
There's a lot of vomit everywhere, so we're going to have to start cleaning some stuff up. Found a pretty good new 4X space game, but it seems like it's made by a crazy person. Universal Conquest. Dev says they've interviewed alleged alien abduction survivors off Steam temporarily, and the dev was claiming it was due to threats from the shadow government because this game was too accurate. Oh my god. I mean, that's certainly like one way to get some attention. No mistake. Nice! I spent so long paused. You managed to get 2 negative events in before we even opened the museum. Ahoy there, I'm Rustina Fishman, and if you want to catch fish, I'm the person you should ask about that. Seriously, there's not a person atop this county that knows the 2.C better than me. The mer people of Wetlantis maybe, but they're a long way underwater. Old Rustina's the best you've got, and if you want my advice, before you start catching fish, you'll need to build an aquarium. Fish need to be displayed in aquariums. Guests will view the aquariums and all the exhibits living there as a single display. When viewing an aquarium, guests gain buzz for the fish inside. Populate your aquariums with more fish for bigger buzz. Aquariums need water filters to sustain the water quality. The more fish, the more filters. An aquarium with insufficient filters will negatively impact the health of the fish inside. Oh, well, obviously, this is going to be a good spot for fish. We need to have doors, which is making me think about a little staff hallway. Like that. To sort of maximize viewing area. I mean, part of me is just thinking, like, what if I made one huge tank? But there's probably a reason you don't want to do that. We could have some plants. Maybe some rocks. Filter power. Filter power. Those are just decoration. Some nice coral. Wet lantern treasure chests and aquarium archway, something to swim through. These are kind of expensive.
Kids can be exchanged for another ticket.
That's one fine fishbowl. With an aquarium ready, it's time to plan an expedition to the 2.C. The tepid tides of Hogsport Peninsula should be the perfect spot for your first dip into marine life. Let's go fishing, baby. There are people who insist on swimming off the coast of Hogport as if it isn't ocean temperature. It's not that cold. It's not comfortable either unless you're a fish or a backstroking yeti. This is basically where I come from. And yeah, it is something else to go into the water like that. This guy lets us get a perfect catch. So I don't see why not. We can get money from fishing. We'll get rid of the hull breach. We'll go slow sailing. We'll go for a detailed exposition. Get the good fish.
Maybe exhausting.
None of them was actually from negative. They were both random. That's true. We did get those full donos, which were pretty helpful. So, like, I was thinking we do a little thing like this. So I could put a staff room or a security room right here. Because the idea would be like, that's a staff door. One, two. I guess it's too deep. And then something like that. Are we going to have robbers try to rob the aquariums as well? That's a good question.
If you like what you see, why not come back tomorrow? I'll be here.
They're like, wow, nothing in here. I don't suppose we have a workshop for fish yet. No. We do have a realization station. We might as well make one of them. Not that we have anyone who can work it. put you on admissions. Problem here is you can't see what the staff are good at. So like this guy's got peripheral vision, so I want him on strong surveillance. This guy's got the tour guide ability, so I want him on tours. And this guy's just got loyal, so he can kind of go. Yeah, we can go workshop.
Knowledge rush, saying in their latest press conference, if people like museums,
Why not?
then I like them too.
Swimming for 20 days straight must be exhausting.
Museums are probably one of my favorite things to
Also really tough on the body. Like
she knows what people want to hear.
your skin will actually start to have problems if you spend that much time in the water. Our first fish, a clownfish. Temperate climate needs a flake food dispenser. I like how the fish are kind of like ghosts. There you are, your very first fish. You'll always remember your first catch, but there'll be a memory sooner than later if you don't put food in the aquarium. Different kinds of fish require different types of food. The fish eats fish flakes. Try placing a dispenser inside the aquarium. Food dispensers will eventually run out and need restocking. Decorate an aquarium to increase its decoration rating. Aquariums with high decorations benefit fish well-being and improve guest environment. Why not provide a little more for our bipedal guests as well? Some marine life merchandise in the gift shop would do well and be good money. The aquarium log. The onesie stand. The tuna forks workshop. Ooh.
Staff are reminded to explain things slowly and loudly.
Wow, this bench is really big. It's kind of funny decorating the aquariums because it feels like you can just put whatever wherever. It doesn't have like the same vibe as decorating the museum. Somebody is correct in saying that there are no information stands here though. And so I was going to build a gift shop up here. There's also no dono stands over here. Display 2 fish. They're heading back in.
Team are departing now.
And we need to earn 1,500 from the gift shop, so I guess we're going to be getting on that gift shop sooner than later. I think probably I'd like it to be that they have to exit via the gift shop. It is a good tradition. I don't know how big I'm going to need to make the place. So if they go like, they come through here, they do an exhibit, they come around this way, they come probably through here, here. So I think it's going to be a straight shot. We can have the checkout there, and then everything else can just kind of be laid out.
Guests are asked not to steal the exhibits, though I do enjoy a chase.
We'll have some general books, some marine life books, room for a third type of book. Some nice marine life posters. Marine life onesies. A ball pit. Garbage pail. Maybe some extra speakers just in case they decide to come back. I'm also going to tap some speakers like here and here. Because we can throw these all on marine life ambience.
If you can smell an exhibit, you're standing too close.
Which will help. Excellent. Do fishes have special conditions for more buzz like a ghost? I mean, they must, right? Pool fool. Funny for a fish anyway. Entertaining to view. All fish add messiness. So I guess they have like just different things. Hope the cafeteria sells fish nuggets. A floating fish. Ooh, a pristine floating fish. Look at us already getting pristine fish. Luxury. Thanks, Mango. Thanks for coming in. Just trashing the place.
Imagine a place filled with things you could never afford. Whoa. Countless, priceless artifacts from every corner of the world. Oh. Locked away for safekeeping.
Oh, these toilets are really busted right now.
Keep imagining. Oh. Jumbo Museum. The museum for big spenders.
I think probably we're going to need to incorporate this little chunk here into the old bathroom. Because I doubt there's going to be enough room for everybody here. Especially with the way you guys trigger those events. You know what? We might as well just do this right away. You can go on that wall. There you go. And then we could just do this. And there could be lots of turlets. Turlets for days. Look, everybody can even get their own sink. The most excessive sink system imaginable. One invalid item. Well, I don't know what you are, but...
Able to find a donation stand? Feel free to give your money directly to me.
All right. That'll be a little bit better. You have a nice aquarium. Would be a pity if someone knocked on the glass. Scare the fishies. That would be a shame. So I probably want to make all these one-way entrances so people stop coming back out here. I don't know what they're doing right now. Hey, I was placing that. Look at him. I've never seen your fish so happy. I say you're ready to catch fish on a larger scale. Take a wide cargo net to catch 2 fish at once. Can be built in the workshop. The museum needs to be out punching its fishbowl. Complete the plot objectives to available plots to expand the museum. There's no such thing as too much water. Make a wide net in the workshop. Oh!
Exhibit quality may
Did
vary.
not realize that these statue ruins are also exhibits. Must be placed outside. Oh. Interesting. So this is probably also a thing. Where are the nearby locations that you can buy? Yeah, see, they want to put, they want money to go down here. Damn. Suddenly me moving this door is a problem. I feel like that's just going to get robbed very easily. Ironically, I volunteer in an aquarium on Sundays too. That's very fun. I like that. Big net. Detailed run. We're going to take the whole breach this time, but that's okay.
Staff may not listen to the radio. It's a bug.
That's why we have a band-aid box. You got mechanics and a nice smelling face. Let's hire you. There's clearly a lot of garbage around, so wouldn't hurt. We're almost definitely going to need another aquarium.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
So I'm just going to prep one of these. So far, things have gone swimmingly, but if you want to spark serious interest in the sea, you need a greater range of marine life on display. In terms of the country's warmer waters, Pepperleaf Reef is relatively clear sailing. Tropical fish need to be kept at a warm temperature. Build an aquarium with this water heater. Wow, I was really one step ahead of the curve here. You're on a roll, and the new aquarium's at a rolling boil. It's time you explore Pepperleaf Reef. Here's a wide tropical net. All right. Okay. And I get 2 fish from this? Flying fish. Pristine. Aquarium's at full capacity.
Now for a spot of fun. I'm going to read some fan mail from you, the listener. Let's take a look here.
Messiness
Oh, that's
slash
very
filter
nice
power.
writing from Samantha, who is
Not
65.
near any
Nice one,
aquarium
Sammy.
plants.
And what's this?
Near
That's my
coral.
power bill. What's
Near
that doing
coral.
here? Join us next time for more electrifying postal action. Now that is a lot.
Not near aquarium plants decoration. But you're not near any aquarium plants. You're only near aquarium seagrass.
Restoration should be left to the professionals. No vigilante dusting.
I took out the aquarium plant. Are these guys all going to count? Do I have to just make this grass isn't a plant? I mean, maybe. A log counted. Soda also does that. Okay, so that means this has to be just a lot of coral reefs, I guess. And aquarium rocks. I mean, if they're happy. If they're happy, I'm happy. And we'll send out a new expedition to the Pepperly Reef. 5 botany exhibits. Uh-oh. Tell me I gotta have botany in here too? You want prehistory exhibits. Buzz bonus on 2 tropical fish. Get rid of that hull leak. I guess a first aid kit. I don't have anybody here with survey yet. So that's just going to be a long expedition.
Trust your friends.
As we figure it out.
Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Yeah. I feel like maybe that'd be better like over here. Everybody's complaining that there's not enough places to get knowledge from. So perhaps a nice curved sign would help us out at least a little bit there in that front. That's going to be probably another aquarium. This is probably going to be another aquarium.
You work in retail now.
I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be like the poltergeist where we just need to have a whole ton of different aquariums set up.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
How is somebody stuck in this museum, dudes? There's nowhere to get stuck in here. You're out of your mind if you think you're stuck. Alternatively, this could kind of be like the Atlantean exhibition. Why are you all craving knowledge? Is it just because I don't have any actual fish in this location?
Expedition team returning from 2.C.
Little flake food. This guy also doesn't like plants of any shape or kind, so... I guess we'll just slap a bunch of this down repeatedly. Let's give him a treasure chest, you know what? Give him that money, honey. Let's see what we get. Tropical fish. Flamboyant fish. Long believed to be hand-painted. This guy also needs fish food, though. The museum is up and running with a diverse collection of marine life exhibits, and you're ready to go for a 1-star rating. Recognition from the Department of Culture will allow you to construct a marine sonar and head deeper into the 2.C. Activate the buzz bonus on 1 tropical fish near any coral decoration.
By the exit should make the jump.
Easy.
Get on with their lives.
Nailed it.
trip approaching. Guests are reminded
Just
to
plop
leave
that all down.
in hordes.
Reach donation level 9. Get 750 donations for tropical fish. I mean, somehow I'm still netting money right now, which seems surprising. I'm going to give you a wide tropical net. Let you take the injury.
My recent trip to the Natural History Museum was a sober.
It'd be funny if they put so many info boards they block the view, but they like it. It would not surprise me.
You or I, and I've imagined some pretty strange things. I was struck by
Definitely feels like the kind of thing that they would do.
that would vibrate its jaw to produce a ringing sound from their singular, songular horn. The name escapes me, but I'll never forget that mesmerizing creature. Whatever it was.
We don't have like we're like vending machines or anything set up yet either here. Gotta sell some cheesy gubbins. What are we doing if we're not selling the gubs? And I also feel like, you know what? Like, we're an aquarium. Water fountains kind of make a lot of sense. It'd be nice if people could sip. Hopefully that'll help a little with like the trash problem and everything as well.
Guests are reminded that they don't know what they're talking about.
I could just slap a bunch of vending machines in here in the front as well, but seems like this is probably where people want to be eating. So we could potentially throw a cafeteria back here as well. Wouldn't be bad for the staff. We think about it. We think about it. Let's just catch some fish in the meantime. Have I seen the CK3 news today? No, I haven't. Big new announcement there. Tell me. Seen in some places where they don't want to build a wall around the exhibits to protect it from jerks, but they just cover the info thing in info boards so they can't get close or throw things without ruining a much less expensive part of the exhibit. I mean, that's certainly a strategy. We have China coming. Wow, okay, all I got was more and more flamboyant fish. Boom, the bone bank. I just need a prehistory expert to go in here now. Or a botany expert to go in there. I guess we're going to need some prehistory in this place. That seems kind of useful. Can I pick up one of these fish? And oh, I don't have a analysis room yet.
Announcement. Children should be clean and not form herds.
Yeah, we should be able to break these guys down. East Asia plus Japan. No money involved. It's free DLC? That seems very, very good if so. I kind of need it to be that guy. Otherwise, we get the whole Lake event. Ignore your last 4 posts? You're making that difficult to do. Chapter 4. Oh, it's the next like whole set of expansions that they're doing. They have the Con of the Steps, Coronations, all under heaven. extending the scope across Asia from Ireland to Cathay. Hegemony, dynastic cycles, imperial treasury. Court position overhauls.
Exhibits will be asked to reveal themselves.
Whew. That's exciting stuff. Mono beasts. Hey, the school trip went really well. And it looks like people want to come visit this statue. Near an info stand. How's that? Terrible decorations here. I'm realizing we don't really have much in the way of any of our decorations set up for marine life exhibits. At the moment. Some of that's out of range. I can say with absolute authority that fish was not on our plates at the Department of Culture. Not like this, but public interest demands we recognize your achievements with some investment. Follow that money and all that. You have your sonar, aquarium, ruins, and a porthole window.
Later, we'll check in with Monty Barnett, who's free swimming from Flemington to Flottering after coming up short in his attempt last year. I did share some concerns with Monty that he could be eaten by sea life, but he reminded me that he was fine last year and that it's very unlikely to happen again. Yeah. Good luck, Monty.
Sharks never bite twice.
Announcement. Guests should not let the atmosphere.
Can't wait to play Japan fight for 300 years over one island and only 100 acres of land. You know, there's something about bringing the shogunate together. We have a massive big clownfish. Ooh, you've only skimmed the surface of the 2.C. The fish at this new depth will eat our fish for breakfast, literally. Fish with the pescatarian trait eat other kinds of smaller fish. Fresh food dispenser. Water filter 2. The water filtering. $5,000 reduce. Okay, I have to finish decorating for this guy because that's part of the exhibit showcase. Ooh, shipwreck murals. Cool. Try to get this place just dustied up a little bit. Couple of perks going, you know? Four to 5. That realization station is close. Ooh, we can hang these jellyfish from the ceiling. That sounds fun. All right, those guys are up. They're ready to rock. Reading on Reddit that the era of CK3 Japan was basically a massive peaceful snooze fest. I mean, is it Japan or is it only China that they're adding? Because Japan is still like another extra extension. I guess I feel like if you're adding all of China and you don't add Japan, it's kind of a bit of a dig. So, period of peace followed by an aisle-breaking civil war and interstate conflict. I mean, here's also the thing. Playing in a peaceful area in CK3 is actually very fun. 3 aquariums with 115 buzz. Analyze a marine life exhibit. Buy a fresh food dispenser. Oh, well, that's pretty easy to do. Goodness me. Fresh food dispenser. Big fish. Fish with the pescatarian trait will eat small fish if placed in the same aquarium. Fish come in a variety of sizes. Look at this tiger fish. Bigger fish take up more of the aquarium's capacity. Fish size also impacts a number of characteristics. The sea is full of a wide variety of creatures. Be mindful of fish traits as you expand your marine life collection to avoid unwanted marine death. Come on, homie. I just want to put this in here. We got quests to go do. Marina Junction. Ooh, wow, you really opened up. Underwater cave, treading water. We need a survival skill character. Choppy waters, slow sailing, and lost at sea. Yikes. Ooh. A sunken spirit. A legendary spirit is down here. SS Silverbottom. Hi. I either get exhibit quality +1 or I get exhibit quality -1. I can't have both. Well, we might as well take a big wide tropical net then and just go for it. A tiger shark? Yes, of course, of course. Santy Brian, thank you for the 3 months, my dude. Or well, Shakel, thank you for the 3 months, Santy Brian. Saw a tigerfish and a dogfish, and I wonder if they got in line. Cats and dogs? It's always a good question.
Don't sweat through the fiery days of summer. Fight back and relax with the frost.
I feel like I'm gonna need
system.
a lot more space.
It's a breath of fresh, frozen air. Keep your friends cold and your extremities cold.
Okay, the plot is not that big. It does, all of this is part of the plot. And there is a bit of extra room back here as well.
Not permitted inside the museum. What's wrong with you?
So I could expand a tank here if I wanted.
Leave it for thorough investigation. They may be sometime.
We don't have a lot of fish in this place.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should
Unlock Tide Mountain. Run a tour. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we have to do. We actually don't have any tours set up. Which is for sure my bad. Why does the tour go to the back? That's not a good tour. There's our lionhead fish. Main character syndrome. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Tropical climate, fresh food. Okay.
Museums often offer guided tours.
All right. We got to take a look at something here. We got to get rid of you. Got to get rid of this. We got to put in a heater. Too big. He takes up 2 of the slots. These are some big fish, they is. All right, so he's happy. He's buzz bonused. So the tour requires us to go to the doors. That is so annoying. Because it kind of kills my entire design. Though it's not as if it's not fixable. I'm just shocked that that would be the case. Because it really kills, like, what people can view. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, I'm saying? The bright side about this is now also, though, all of these aquariums can just get expanded. Chuck out all those windows on all sides. I guess the gift shop can also technically get expanded here, but we'll just leave that for right now. Do you think they should patch the pathing a little bit better? Ironically enough, I think my tour just went down because of that as well. Ooh, but I can fit another lionhead fish in here. And I bet I can fit another flying fish in here. Lots of room for those guys. What is this? What is it? It's saying, what is the bench in the way? No, just that these are stupidly placed right now. Oh, my exhibits look so badly arranged right now because of this. Gotta at least spread it out a little bit here. Okay. Yeah, it's some weird pathing. Not a lot of people working the front desk here. Let's get a couple people trained up.
Guests are reminded that if you don't seem interested, you probably seem stupid.
Seems reasonable from a programming perspective to recycle the pathing the employees use to find the doors for the tours, making use pathing scripts for the specific mechanics. Yeah, it's just a shame because, like, I got the idea of this hallway from the haunted museum, where there's a set of doors that go behind for all the poltergeists. So I thought for sure it would work, and now I'm wondering, like, oh, if I go on that exhibit, will it also give me the same problem? And, like, I kind of have to assume that yes, it will.
Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting.
Unlock Tide Mountain. Let's just earn 5,000 bucks from the gift shop. That should happen slowly but steadily. I do love the glow that the aquariums add. Visually very appealing. Our fish selection is kind of boring, though. Definitely want to make more of these nets. And we also need to make an analysis room. Thank you for that XP boost. Less so for whatever that was.
Attention. If you're desperate for the toilet, it could be worse.
You devils. You dirty dogs. You done me dirty. You hit me with all of it at once. It's going to be another one of these poop tornadoes going on. Goodness gracious, that's so many broken toilets. I was actually putting you in here to train, but I appreciate that that was broken, so... I guess pilot wings on a janitor is useful. Let chaos reign. Yeah, we got 15,000 for this exhibition, temporary exhibition. Run a tour containing 3 exhibits with ratings over 3.
Expedition team returning from 2.C.
Oh, I guess we actually just have to wait for it to be done. A hermit turtle, always prepared for turtle war. That's good. You got to be ready for turtle war. And we'll make some more nets. Just so we have the options. Oh, here we go. Tide Mountain unlocked. More temperate fish. Tropical fish? No, I want temperate fish. Ooh. Is this always? Yeah, so I need someone with pilot wings. Either on the security staff.
You may leave the museum with vast knowledge or a single fact or nothing at all.
I'll take you. I can make that work. We can rock that. Arkeef, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. That's not so bad. Yeah, I'm okay with this situation. We'll grab the tropical net. This has temperate fish, so let's just go for catching one thing here, probably. I am starting to lose some cash, but we haven't raised the price of anything yet. The cheesy gubbin plushie is also like pretty easy vendor to make as well here. So all we need is for old Clifford Cups to actually complete his tour. I say. How come he's not running tours right now? For optimal aquarium, you want 42 tiles, but I prefer 9x5 personally. That's a big aquarium. Aqua Poo and the Poo Lagoon. What am I going to name those things? Name characters Poo Lagoon and Aqua Poo? Come on, get out of here. Ever see Frodo, I'll snitch to you. Optimize the space for living things. What could this possibly lead to? 12 fish per tank, so you can fit 4 big fish. Oh, okay, okay. Can this guy run a tour? I don't understand. Did something break with this?
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Greetings. Today you're in fantastic
Dude.
company because you're joined by me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth.
Do your job.
I'll be DJ on 2 Point Radio for roughly the next 20 minutes. Enjoy it while you can.
I didn't even have to ever run it. I just had to have it set up properly. All right, we have to activate the buzz bonuses on 4 fish with the pescatarian trait.
Expedition team returning from 2.C.
Guest 75 with 20 knowledge. 50,000 for marine life donations. And 35 3.5 reviews. That's not unmanageable. Ooh. Holy cow. A pristine bull shark. Well, obviously I need another aquarium because there's no room for all these. You're saying 9 by 5? That's huge. That's wild to fit in. That's absolutely nutters. There's clearly gonna have to be some change here.
While they still have time. School trip arriving soon. That's your warning. Okay.
I can do that? That doesn't seem right.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
That I could allow. Good grief, this is a mess. I guess the thing is most of this stuff doesn't need decorations, right? Like they just need the info stand, really. Yeah, this guy's taking up 3 points in here. But he's not too picky.
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
That's the good news, at least. He ain't a very picky shark. Kind of gotta like just mask that. Here we go. Merry Christmas, dude. Best part about this is I can also slap you on the end here and we get an epic quality tour now. Aqua's kind of a name. Aqua McFart. All right, we'll name someone here.
Announcement. The museum.
Let's go with William Rocket since he's our main guy. We'll call him Aqua Boop. I'll allow it. And then I feel like this guy's got the sea legs. Yeah, so we'll call him Poop Lagoon. Let's call him Poops Lagoon. It feels more appropriate. It feels more like a name somehow. Just change it to the mutant of Poo Lagoon. Aqua McAquaface? Bodie McBoatface, you mean? Can I put that there? I guess I could. But I don't love it. Could put it there. It's really hard to keep the decorations for this place up. That also reminds me, we unlocked an interactive display called Tuna Forks. You know I'm going to want that.
Attention.
So you know what? I'm not going to panic about this right now because I don't really need decorations down here. We caught a criminal. We made some money. Other stuff is going okay. I caught a bull shark. This is temperate fish? Yeah, so let's go take the wide net. Hosea Longbottom. And old aqua poop. See what we can't get? I will probably just expand this tank along the wall here to make room. Not enough bins, too much litter. Well, that sounds like a self-solving prophecy.
And now, Sir Nigel Reviews, where I take out the red pen and tell you what to like and when. Today, we're talking about the Jumbo Museum. It's Jumbo McNally's admirable combination of boundless wealth and historical avarice that makes
Tuna
Jumbo
Forks.
Museum an exhilarating spectacle for the eyes and the purse strings. It's soothing to know that many of the world's
You're
most
not too
precious
big.
exhibits have been pried away from the sticky hands of the general public, never to be seen again. Not by you, anyway. 6 in your dreams out of a possible no chance.
Quite the lineup there for the tuna forks. For sure, we're going to need to do some decorating. So we can have the realization station.
Don't look at me.
And then maybe we can just decorate it up a little bit. Put in some floating jellyfish. Maybe some fishy signs. I guess this hallway no longer makes any sense whatsoever, so let's get rid of it. Wouldn't mind another bench.
Complete. So, what's in the box?
That thief gets yeeted out of here. You know what? I hate the way this bench looks, though. Can we put it, like, here, maybe? There? That's a little bit better. Man, there is still some serious decorating that needs to happen here. No shortage of stuff they want. All right, that's at least done. I just got to do the realization station. Put a little fishy decal in front of this tour guide station. That'll help. And then they're ready to go. Every song being Darude Sandstorm, Rick Rolling. Don't forget all the AMVs. Miss the simpler memes, a better time 20 years ago. I mean, memes have gone through so many weird variations and transitions and changes over the years. Like, remember when everything was those Rage Face comics? I wouldn't really say that was a good time for memes. A painted portside fish. You are not to be eaten. You are a temperate fish. You are at full capacity. But I have 2 flying fish in here. How come one of you has... Okay, no, you both have 32 buzz. He takes up 2. Near any aquarium shell decoration. I don't have that decoration. But what I do have is the ability to get it.
Enjoy the visit for an appropriate amount of time.
Let's break down some fish. Yeah, definitely these guys are going to get... As we start getting like big Atlantean artifacts, I'm going to break down all of that stuff. Break down all these walls. So I do need more pescatarian fish, which probably means bull sharks. Supernatural 5. 3 aquariums with 115 buzz. Do we really not have that? Dinosaur bones. Plants. You just need someone with survival skills. None of my experts have really leveled up enough for that. At least not yet. Lots of sharp corners in this museum. Yeah.
Rubbish belongs in the bin.
It's the one thing I don't like about the exhibits that have to be rooms. Is like everything has to be square. It is my biggest complaint about the game is that rooms have to be square, while exhibit rooms can be all sorts of variations. And I'd just like to see a little bit of difference. It'd be nice to be able to like swap it up a bit. Yeah, see, all these people are not exiting through the gift shop. And that is, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of lost money. Oh, security archway. Ooh. Ooh. Watch us make a design travesty right now. It's not going to be far enough. Okay. What if you went there instead? I can make you work. I just have to figure out how to do it. Science. What if I did this? Actually, I don't think I need to do it that big. What if I did that? What if I did that? Now my problem is solved. This mural doesn't fit on that wall anymore. That's okay.
Gubbins family of snacks. Cheesy Gubbins 0. 0 calories, 0 cheese. 0 actual points.
I guess I could have just angled that nicer, but whatever. I don't really care.
Announcement.
It's a one-way into a security gate.
Every day. I don't, but you might.
What is there to even steal in this? Just these two? And I guess this stuff out here? I suppose that's really the only stuff. Entrance looks like fish lips? Yeah, it's got a little bit of that, doesn't it? Some weird lip look. Hey, no stealing my one nice thing. I can't just exist on fish alone here. Excellent. You've unlocked rapid restoration. Audrey Windmill.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one
You're
takes
dull.
stuff.
So I could give you survival skills. Pourquoi pas? And then I guess I am going to need like probably another bull shark here. These guys are temperate fish. And I'm of the opinion of like, why not make 2 of every fish every time we can? Because like, worst case, we just yeet them in the analysis machine.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
There's our shell, which this guy wanted.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Goose Guest Entertainment. Boring. Homies, you should also be on tickets. You should be on. I'm gonna put you guys both on double customer service, and then we're actually just gonna go down the line here and say you only work the ticket booth. You only work the ticket booth. You don't work the ticket booth, and you don't work the ticket booth. All right, we have another net. I mean, I feel like just keep making nets is the way to go. We're sitting on some pretty good cash right now. If I want to put another bull shark in here, I absolutely have to expand this museum.
Staff are reminded to handle exhibits with professionalism, as well as their hands.
That might be enough. Let's move those windows into the gift shop. Nice. I am kind of wondering, like, is it possible for bull sharks to eat our people? Two-star museum.
And now for a segment that we
Bada
call
boom.
Did You Know?
Did you
where I
know?
say something true and hopefully interesting.
What is this here?
Did you know? A recent poll found
I've never noticed that.
44% of 2 Point citizens questioned the existence of Wetlantis, ranging from temperate doubt
Pretty fast
to
2 stars, yeah.
total disbelief. Though it does say here that 22% felt the same way about the ocean. In general.
What is the
check
ocean?
Those numbers.
Does it
And
exist?
what exactly that means while you listen to some music.
Are fish real? Curator class 5. Wall dehumidifier, wall mister, wall freezer, wall heater, 300 kudosh. And we can now do 4-star.
That's the general idea.
A lot of stuff going on. Give a museum a fish and you've got an exhibit. Teach a museum how to breed more fish. And that's got to be better. There's plenty of fish in the 2.C, but why go all the way to a big wet ocean when you can make fish at home? The wet lanterns used egg cups like those on their underwater fish farms. I know much about fish as the wet lanterns, exactly the same amount. Farm fish produce new exhibits right here in the museum. In order to work, you need an egg cup and 2 fish of the same species inside a single aquarium. Once the conditions are met and things are just right, a new fish of that species appears. Fish will only reproduce at maximum happiness. Activate fish buzz bonuses and decorate aquariums to increase the probability of farming new fish. I'm not really seeing a great reason why you would want to do that, though. TBH. Like, sure.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Of little taste, don't fear. Your cultural sommelier is here. Why am I rhyming today? Never mind. This installment of Agony Answers is brought to you by Smell My Cash. If you need cash, take a sniff at this.
That's pretty cool.
Today's correspondence comes from Wilma
Just a big urn in a heart shape.
who writes, "How come you never take song requests?" Well, Wilma, perhaps I would have. Just this once, if you'd only cared to ask. This one's for you, Wilma.
So we got to get 3 stars now. On 3 museums. 3 additional stars on top of what we already have. That's a big cup. It's one heck of a big cup.
Children found.
The Murky Middle Sea. Location unlocked. Farm a fish. Wetlantian outskirts. Oh, that's no problem. We could do this. I don't mind plus 7 days. I am seeing some staff also looking for more money, so let's hit that pay raise.
Announcement. Our educational merits are being inspected.
And a special exhibition. We don't actually have any security stands or anything right now. It's a bit of a weird position where I'm like, well, do I really need security stands? And I don't really know the answer to that. But I guess it's not going to hurt. Photographic memory. Nice smelling face. That guy's nimble. This guy's greedy, but he's got happy thoughts and a nice smelling face. I could take that.
Rumors of a secret exhibit under the museum are purely speculative and wildly accurate.
There's a secret museum? Seen people drink that amount of coffee in an evening anyway? Out of that thing?
The expedition team are back on dry land.
Better chance to ensure fish are happy, healthy, active buzz bonuses. Provided there's enough space, a fish can appear. Man, how you've got to have some crazy big aquariums here. Complete 2 marketing campaigns. Wetlandian artifacts. Sea monsters. Yeah, I want that. We have to farm a fish in order to get it. The murky middle sea. We can get rid of this, at least. Another obstacle in our path.
Guests are reminded that your needs are important to us, but they're not our top priority. Okay?
Oh, I can expand up here, and I can expand over here as well. Oh. These are massive expansions back here. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I feel like this is the most natural expansion to go for. But also, my gift shop does lead to this path.
Museum security are operating in this area. It's a bit tense, isn't it?
People finding a secret way to exit.
The expedition team have returned.
Oh, because people keep like coming in out here to see these statue ruins as well, which I'm also realizing have no decorations around them.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
Which I guess, like, I don't know, there's not really that much I could really put back here. Little bit of something. Little bit of something, something. Just a smidge. Pixie, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. A fluff attack and a cookie raid. Welcome. Come on in, come on in. How was your museum playing today? I hope you were rocking it. We have just started up the underwater museum, the aqua marine museum, and just actually hit curator class 5. I think. So this has kind of been our last museum we've been wanting to do. Well, our last museum we haven't seen yet. So it's been really good. I've been really enjoying a bit of 2 Point Museum. Come on in. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For any of you who might not know me, my name is AgentNumberOne. I am a strategy and variety streamer. I play a lot of strategy games, big 4X style things, but also a handful of simulation style games like this. Tycoon games and the like. Big fan of them. I've been really loving 2 Point Museum. We've been playing it for the last little bit here now, and it's just been a delight. A very good game. Highly recommend it. Here for the aquarium. Hi. Yours good. Got another star today. Nice. Yeah, the aquarium museum is really pretty. I like just the fact that it lights up everything around it ever so much. It's super nice. Blue Water, Pixie, and 8Jams, thank you all for the follows. So welcome to the agency. Tycoon games, so fun, right? I've been really hooked on them in the last bit. No tours at high knowledge and a few info stands at high knowledge. Ooh. That is, I think, the first time I've had just a purely poor rating. This has got 18 knowledge on it. Is it just I don't have enough info stands? I guess that's got to be the case.
I've long insisted on bringing
It's gotta be
my
it.
own microphone.
All right, we'll get a few more then.
Installation and uninstallation every single day.
Block off some views.
Private little joke with our producers here at the show. They act like they hate it, and in return, I keep doing it. So I invite you to picture them.
And a bit of irritable trowel for everybody, just in case.
Like yokels at the carrot patch. Ah, it's as wonderful as you'd imagine.
All right, we do have a lot of training actually to add up on here too. We got a couple of security guys, strong surveillance, all of our janitors. Oh, there's so many. We've got so many level ups right now. Glow of it is so cool. Yeah. This level has a special place in your heart because the first game you did on your YouTube channel was an aquarium management game. Nice. I'm from the coast. I'm from Newfoundland originally on the east coast of Canada. And so I just secretly love anything to do with fish, the marine, all of that. Where do we unlock the hanging info stands? Less awkward for an aquarium. Oh, we could pop those in. That'd be easy peasy. I don't mind these glass ones though, because you can at least see through them. That's kind of the vibe I was thinking. You know? They don't entirely block the view. You still get a bit of the information. We get 20,000 for our temporary exhibit. We're actually rolling in cash here right now, so there's a lot of little expansions we can do. All right, first things first, we got to figure out, you're an eloquent globetrotter. You are just eloquent. You've got to get another level of tour guidelines. And Poops Lagoon. You've got the seasickness thing, so I actually want this guy trained in probably survey skills. And I suspect we're going to need a level 2 fish whisperer, so you're straightforward. Our assistants are all trained up. Our janitors, not so much. You're nimble, you're loyal. It's all, okay, pretty straightforward. Security guards, these guys got peripheral vision, and this guy's got nimble. So this guy, I want to have aerodynamics. This guy, I want double strolling surveillance. And honestly, I think I'm just going to double down on all of their training. Except we'll give you aerodynamics. That's going to keep them busy.
Announcement. Please exit through the gift shop.
I want this guy on security chairs if that's the case. And I want this guy not on security chairs because he's got the speed boost. Let's make sure only you're on upgrades. And I guess also probably installing perks. You guys are already set up between ticket booths. And my dull people are not on tours. So the water filters, I mean, I guess they're all fine. As long as they don't cap out, they're not an issue.
Unopened crates are bad luck. Did you know that?
I don't know what upgrading the food filters does. I guess just provides more food. Probably bigger capacity. So we might as well upgrade all of them. Duty alert, gonna do some after stream stuff since it's 5 minutes to midnight. Oh, okay. I totally understand. Take care of yourself. Do that self-care. All happy that you showed up, indeed. I much appreciate you trusting me with your community. And I hope you sleep well. Get your rest in. We're bright and early here. Flipping to the other side of the world. Drink your water, take your rests, do what you gotta do. How are we doing on the security? I mean, they don't seem to be too bad. Which, great, thank you for that XP boost. Have one training room with level 5 decorations. Well, that sounds like something we can do.
In the event of a fire, stop what you're doing and protect the museum.
He says. How's that? 4? How about a rug? Yes. Oh, this is just the this is just the staff training room. So farm a fish, complete 2 marketing campaigns as well as the other thing we could unlock. I'm feeling like we're going to need some more security staff.
At unlimited time, Roach Burger meals now include a free Roach Burger character for free.
Get cooking. Give me that money.
By eating here constantly. There's the Roach Burglar.
5,000 from these. Wow.
Admiral Ketchup. Gurney.
Nice to meet new friends who enjoy the same games. I feel the same way.
Remember?
Always a good vibe.
And this time, it's for good.
Do I need this?
Announcement. We're currently not taking donations.
I guess it's a pretty big walk for staff without it, so
Donation stands are full.
I'll allow it. For now, I'm going to allow it. We need to build a marketing office, so the staff wing is getting expanded. I like how much stuff we have for the staff wing. This is a full marketing department. The beanbag and everything. I mean, we got one of these big rugs. I feel like I should match it to... Ooh. I didn't know I could pattern the rugs. I am missing a drawing board. Hilarious. Isn't that what that is? Can't place outside plot area. Okay.
Attention. Guests should listen when I'm talking. Thank you.
Damn. Gluttonous and greedy. Well, I don't really like either of these assistants. We'll try to get someone fit for doing some marketing here. Orange Quake, howdy, howdy. Welcome. I mean, you're a good assistant. Loyal and customer service. You can't really say no to that. Big-brained globetrotter also his gender is not bad. All right, we're just going to staff up a little bit right now. I'd like another tour guide. Is what I'd really like. Dry-mouthed. You could be, but I'd rather an assistant who doesn't suck. More staff means more trowels. Oh no.
Guests are reminded to
Oh, the
reach out
irritable trowel.
and stop asking me.
And apparently I have a lot of income right now here, so I think probably because of those donation drives. Perfect. Marketing. You are only going to do marketing, and we're going to give you a purple smock to label you as the marketer. And my ticket booth people, we're going to give you guys green smocks. This guy doesn't really know what he is right now, but he's a filler. By people who are really good at customer service, they're going to get golden smocks. It's always nice to make sure everybody looks good.
I'm willing to hear a number. Wow me.
Okay. Now at least our people are set up. For marketing campaigns, we might as well just go with a marine life, like a basic repeating marine life campaign. I mean, we have enough money, we could probably do better than that. You know what? It's not going to go bad. And the murky middle sea requires us to farm a fish. Farming a fish requires enough space in the aquarium, which I don't have. Oh yeah, I guess all these windows are going to no longer be valid.
Announcement. Childish behavior will be met with childish retribution.
Gulfweed Grove. What did we just do to unlock that, I wonder? I feel like we don't have enough good decorations for this much room, you know? All right, we can fit another bull shark in here though, so they're more likely to actually make a mate.
Being inspected.
And we've unlocked 3 aquariums with 115 buzz. Temperate fish. Can I change the wallpaper of the aquarium? Of the aquarium, no. But of the stuff near it, yes. I don't have an assistant with pilot wings. Nor a marine life expert. Huh. You know what I could do, though? I haven't even discovered this fish. Tropical?
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation.
Go see what we can find.
Sometime.
Oh man, that guy got caught immediately. I love to see that.
Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
Yeah, we could do some like wallpapering in places like this. In the lobbies for sure. I bet would look nice. A little blah. Little bit of that blah. Some of these walls really don't want to let me paint them, eh? Not sure why. Don't know why, but we'll paint all the rest of it in the meantime. Those are just temporary walls there, but
Guests are reminded to hope for the best and expect some.
you're really like, I just can't stand the classic brick. I mean, not that I can't stand it. It's just that, you know, I feel like it looks nicer if you wallpaper it up a bit.
Announcement. Analysis complete.
You get a bit of a theme going then. This is not going to be okay. I guess I only see it if I look this way. So maybe it's not too bad. Your team has a dilemma. Navigating a narrow undersea passageway, a crew member becomes tangled in seaweed and drops the exhibit. Save the exhibit. Save the teammate. Galvanized and united, your crew rescued the team member and exhibit in double quick time. Oh, wow, that was the right choice. Yeah, that feels a little bit nicer. Security guard with probably a double pilot wings on him.
Attention. Staff threatening to leave.
Be nice to give jungle walls for tigerfish. Ooh. I mean, you know, you've actually got me wondering. Save or update room templates. I like that you can put clocks. That's a bit of a strange choice. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can replace the wallpaper in an aquarium. Sadly. No tours had high knowledge. I don't really understand how, but maybe this guy is just not my tour guide. Maybe that's the problem. Starfish. Almost named a sunfish. Almost. Tropical and requires a water heater.
Announcement. The museum does not offer small talk. That's all.
These guys move around? Yeah, okay, I guess they do. Finds food on their own. No dispenser required. Brown bagging it. +2 messiness. You know, it's occurred to me I could probably make fish babies in this big tank. Is there a way to tell how many capacity they take? Oh yeah, up there, 1. So I have 3 flamboyant fish in here. Why don't I pick up one of these guys? No, not the room. Sorry. Not the room. No. Yes.
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
Pick up this fish and devour him. Yeah, so flamboyant fish are like really likely to mate. The starfish are also pretty high. So I can probably use them to farm some upgrades in the analysis room. Fish got to know the time. They got to know lunchtime. Well, we've not been here. Right, because I need that pilot. Farm a fish, 2 marketing campaigns. Both of those are underway. We could get higher level versions of these guys. Nah, that goes kind of bad no matter how I slice it. You guys are tropical fish. Tropical fish will take a wide tropical dead. I could do a speedy exhibition. But that being said, we haven't surveyed this place too great yet. So let's actually do detailed.
Hi, I'm Haley Von Trowell.
we go. Wetlandian artifacts unlocked. And an event over here, which is going to require all sorts of stuff. Shipwrecks, cave collapses.
The show about
Awfully brilliant. Sea monsters are some of the most interesting forms of marine life, but also very dangerous. Restoring an aquarium that contains a sea monster will be draining for experts. Higher ranked sea life experts are more resistant to sea monsters' draining effects, while lower ranked staff will experience significant negative effects. Decide which staff can restore an aquarium by selecting it and using the room inspector. Avoid using less experienced staff to restore sea monsters.
and
There's the murky middle seas. And the underwater cave, the ravenous caverns. This we could probably also break. Great.
let's kick things off
All those
with a
big
question
unlocks.
From Christian Nominomsky, who asks, do stone carvings depicting humans and carnivorous dinosaurs cohabiting in caves suggest that these dinos were actually house pets rather than terrifying predators? To answer
Upgrade.
your question, Christian, here's Professor Hamish Curlybags from Pebbly Frog
I guess when we expanded this, it just got too big for the water filter.
It's an interesting question, but I'm personally not convinced by these paintings. I mean, can you imagine a fully grown Nibbledon squatting over a tray of sawdust when it needs to go? Me neither.
An enduring image.
More money?
Professor? Thanks for your valuable insights. Now,
Tall
time for
tubular aquarium coral. We also got some aquarium rocks here.
Exhibits before buying a snack. You know who you are.
Exhibit buzz. Oh, so does this mean this guy also made... Oh, we made a third bull shark.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Nice. And we made a pristine one as well, which means...
The expedition team are back on dry
Guys,
land.
get out of here. We can do that. Pristine, epic, epic. We can also grab one of these starfish
Aquarium is filthy.
and deal with him after. They're not very good quality. But okay, that allows us to do the murky middle sea. No, it doesn't. It does allow us to do some other expeditions nearby. That's not too bad. We can avoid the hull breach. We get the extra 7 days. Staff required with strong surveillance. Okay, so instead of the pilot, I just take one of these guys. Crack that open.
Some reminder to treat celebrities like normal people, only better.
This is the guy I want to have Hilo wings on. This guy needs to stay pure marketing. Big donos. See if we can't get to this 3-star here, and then we can look at another museum again. Doesn't get too big for filter, just Sharks made a new one. Oh, so yeah, right. So it's only based on how many fish are in the tank, not on how big the tank itself is. Which I guess makes much more sense. All of these guys are pristine, except for the clownfish, which is kind of nice. Like, I'd love to have individual exhibits for all the different fish, but...
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Aquarium sea anemones. I'm a anemone. 2 lionhead fish to get rid of. Hey! 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 No stealing that! What is this guy doing? I love how sometimes you just have to find a security guard and be like, hey, can somebody do their job here? This guy walked right in the main entrance.
Prevent it from escaping.
Got spotted immediately. I thought this was a museum. Why are we doing aquariums? We're a fish museum. We also have ancient underwater artifacts, which I guess technically counts. That's just a bit of staff XP. As we unlock the Ravenous Caverns, another sea monster down here. Buzz bonus on 4 sea monsters. Okay. This is the Wetlandian artifacts. Oh, nice. This guy's immune to seasickness events. Wow, so he just like solves this problem completely. And then I can take this guy along, get him some levels with an XP journal. And we can put the pilot wings or whatever it is he needs for that other event.
On an expedition, I'm sure you'll need it.
Nice. A VIP Roderick Cushion showed up, liked it so much that he left us a bust of himself. Oh my god, what a meme. He doesn't want to be by litter, so I probably don't want to put him over there. Perhaps he can always look at the fish.
Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
Grubbyless. No maintenance value. I could put a ton of perks on this. It's 100 buzz. Let's give him some knowledge for now. And we'll start slapping some more perk bonuses on that. These guys are just average artifacts, so I don't really want to do anything there, as this guy is. A new fish. Epic, epic, pristine. Move you to the inventory.
On the helipad.
Epic, epic, epic.
Have returned safely. Also good news.
Lots going on there with them. Nice! A better wetsuit. Yeah, so right now we have a pretty bad version of that. That'll be a nice little buff for us. Why does this Roderick think this is a Hard Rock Cafe? This is a museum. Listen, man, people love the Roderick bust. He's making big money. We're going to stick all those things on him so he increases energy, entertainment, and knowledge whenever people look at him. They're going to be like, wow, we had no idea famous actor Roderick was... What's his name? Roderick Cushion? We didn't know he liked fish so much. The more we learn, the more we know.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
Gorble, gorble, gorble. We could probably put some better decoration in here. People are spending a lot of time in this room.
News now of a terrifying occurrence. A family holidaying in the Bone Belt Triangle,
3,000
hotspot for unexplained disappearances, was horrified after returning to their sun loungers.
Oh, these upgrades are
to find their
very
belongings
expensive.
had been swallowed by the thieving phenomenon. The group found that its clothes, a set of car keys, and a basket of egg sandwiches had vanished into thin air. Witnesses, dressed in ill-fitting garments, later confirmed they'd seen the items disappear, but were unavailable for further comment after driving off at speed in a family saloon while munching pungent snacks.
You're dirty again?
That's
Even
a
though I
real
upgraded you.
Scratcher.
Well, we're clearly going to need a better water filter in here then.
Aquarium is dirty.
Or
Can't be good.
I could just put in some stuff that also adds filtration power. One more. A bit of seaweed. Ooh, the seaweed looks nice. I'll add that into a lot of spots.
Announcement: our conservation standards are
More grubbiness, more this, more that, more flamboyant fish. More money. Another one of these special exhibitions, which I'm happy to keep putting in here. And you have entertainment, knowledge, and we'll give you energy as well. Love it. That guy is still not leveled up enough. Yeah, so unless I have a pilot... Oh, I actually need... a pilot on a marine life expert. Or... I could take a survival scroll, but it's like $1,000.
Our collective knowledge has increased.
We'd be better off just like farming some other fish stuff. And doing exhibitions for, say, like Atlantean artifacts. We also have an obstruction down here. We could take you, we could take you, and we could take you. And if we take a first aid kit, this is done. That's solved.
Leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Work our way deeper into Atlantis. I just don't want to get stuck on this 1-star rating event for forever. Alternatively, what if I just hired a new expert with pilot wings? Ain't no reason I couldn't do that. This guy's a globetrotter. Giving him pilot wings would be very good. Hired.
Those feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
I feel like we really break down a lot of fish.
Announcement: the museum has a new exhibit, but we don't know what it is yet.
Bit of staff XP. This pilot is in training right now. He won't take no time at all. We're making like 28K
Announcement: analysis complete.
per run right now. We are constantly selling out of cheesy gubbin plushies, which is really what you want to see. So let's hit up that and that. Yeah, we need survival 1. Sea monsters or tropical fish.
In saying farewell to the expedition team.
We'll probably get the tropical fish, but, you know. All we need to do is complete the exhibition. That's the key part. Poorly decorated analysis room. I would disagree with that. I just put so much stuff in this analysis room trying to make it nice. And I'm still only getting 3 stars. Outrageous. What do you just need some plants in here? Spruce up the place? Ah, you're so close to 5 stars. There we go. The Wetlandian bin did it. Pristine, epic, pristine. Nice. So we got double pristine starfish now as well. I don't know, man. Crates seems more Indiana Jones than science. I said, you wait, Rog. But we're pretty Indiana Jones in our style.
Our collective knowledge has increased.
The golden molars. Oh, we have 3 sharks in here now, too. Pristine, pristine, all pristine. All right, well. These guys have max knowledge, yeah. Sea monsters are unusually heinous creatures even for the ocean. Be warned that these fish have unusual, nay, monstrous demands. Exhibits this preposterous should send your guests into a frenzy of general interest. If you can find some traces of Wetlantis as well, the whole country will be talking about the museum. Zapper, making the ocean currents an electrical current. He is a sea monster, tropical fresh food. I mean, does that just mean I could put him in? How big is he? One, 2, 1, 1, 1. Somebody here is making a baby. Fresh food dispenser 3 unlocked. Ah, he's probably gonna need his own thing. Move the Wetlantis stuff to a new plot. Use the opening plot as an all aquarium building. It's not a bad idea. It would be pretty easy to move it. And I could put another aquarium right here. Complete 4 marketing campaigns. Okay, that's just like ongoing. Farm 2 zappers. So it needs to be like a big place that we have them. Display 2 great quality Wetlandian artifact exhibits. Oh, okay. So no, I can't move all of them.
Vegetation thrives, but everything we
But they shouldn't be like too hard to get the rest of these. Who's the guy here that's immune? Poops Lagoon? Yeah. Good old Poops. Send them off to some artifacts.
of legend and lamb chops with even bigger steaks.
But I think the Wetlandian stuff just in the middle is the way to go.
Too strong. Age-old enemies will meet again.
Like, I could also just take a bunch of these fish out.
This time, Meat Wizard! Meat Wizard and the rotten beef.
Oh, is he, is he going to eat other fish? Pescatarian. No, but he will decrease the energy of staff who enter. He does need a fresh food dispenser, but he won't eat other fish, so that should be fine. We should be fine on that.
Bungle Button Master.
He's a 3 size. Oh no, he's killing all the other fish immediately. Okay, never mind. Out you come, buddy.
Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Okay. Okay.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
That's good to know. Tutorial lady did say it was a sea monster.
Literally too late.
I mean, I just didn't listen so good. What if I did this? God. Right? Like, that makes sense to me. And then I could just put a big aquarium in here. Bada boom. It's a problem solved. So he wants fresh food. And obviously some air, and he's going to need it hot, hot, hot. So we'll tack that in there as well. They need an egg cup so they can breed and make more fish. I'm fine with that. All these people trapped. And so we can make it that this place is only accessible to certain staff members, but I don't see how. The door? Oh, I have no idea. There's some nice Atlantean ruins we can put there in the window. That'll look good. That'll feel like a nice little addition. A treasure chest. Some tasty seaweed. Maybe a log. Some plants. Some clams. Bit of grass. Ready to go. Create a zone in it. Yeah, I guess that would be the only real way to manage that.
Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff. Expedition complete.
Some more of these trash bins.
Fetch the crowbar.
Oot and a boot. A conch horn. And if I have to farm 2 zappers, that also means I need to get more zappers. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I'm going to take the XP journal here so that can level up a little bit. Staff required with survival skills. Oh, yeah. Right.
Are low on health. Everyone can tell.
Always prepared for turtle war. Someone will take care of you soon, little turtle.
Please
I
join
hope.
me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come
Special
back.
exhibition's gone. The tour appears to be like extremely drunk in its setup right now, so we're gonna make a new tour. Click. 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 Okay. What? The hell? How is this the pathing? They have to go all the way back to the entrance and then back again?
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
We're going to find a way to fix this. Ain't sure how we're going to find a way, but there's got to be a way to fix this. Also, this exhibit kind of sucks, but if we put in the conch horn near an exterrogator skeleton, and this needs to be near another wetsuit. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought there was a map section that said, like, we have to, exhibits unreachable. Is it something to do with, like, where I've got these benches, maybe? Or perhaps the realization station? Sweet Jiminy Crickets.
Joining me now is self-proclaimed spirit medium Zuzu Bridal Paddock. Zuzu, I understand you're going to connect with one of my dead relatives live on air.
Yes, the voices are starting to come through.
All right.
Does the name
I guess.
Jerry mean anything to you?
No,
I guess.
Jeremy?
Try jiggling the podium.
not really.
Marcus?
Yes,
Aha! I knew it. Your father?
nope.
Brother?
Goldfish.
I was about to say goldfish.
I guess we don't have...
I have a message from him.
But he's still alive.
Well, he won't be for long if you don't feed him soon.
Thanks, Zuzu.
I wonder if I move
And
the
for those of you
door,
who are similarly
will it make this
underwhelmed by the
viewable?
spiritual talent,
We'll figure this out. Hold on. Busload of children. Oh no. My arch nemesis. Like if I do that, is it possible? No, the viewpoint's not really going to change, so that was a lot of effort for nothing. I guess I'm actually still fine with the entrance being there, though, because who knows? I'm probably going to break down all these walls and let people actually view stuff through here.
tomorrow at 9 p.m. And don't worry, she'll already know you're not coming.
Do not worry about museum surveillance. There's a camera in here, and you don't hear me complaining.
And I think we'll do that. See how it works out. Thought about expanding to the next plot of land. Yeah, I mean, I really ought to. It's probably like where the big next step would be. I guess I just like the idea of using as much of the land as humanly possible before you decide to start moving on. This dude is just happy. What's your deal, Ingrid? You got a nice smelling face. And you're greedy. Probably aerodynamics then. Some kind of catfish. A tiger shark. Tropical fresh food. I mean, this guy is almost certainly going to eat my other fish, right? Oh, you can't fit in here. Ocean view. Out of curiosity. He is a pescatarian and so frightening you have to poop when you see him. Okay. So he can't go in here. Still trying to make pristine flamboyant fish. They haven't quite figured themselves out yet. What I was doing with your aquariums was adding in rocks and plants outside to prevent visitors from going to certain areas, trying to guide them essentially. Oh, that's fairly clever. I like that.
Why is that?
I have a tour stand with a tour. What are you talking about? What are you, crazy? I mean, I still continue to just need more zappers.
Expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
And more marketing campaigns. All right.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Breaking down some fishies. Getting some more bonuses. I think we do need to expand into a plot of land. I'm starting to feel like there's no way I do this. I don't know that we can necessarily grow anymore unless we add in an expansion. What's nice is if I add it here, I can connect these buildings probably. At least it looks like it. So I can even possibly like get rid of this little staff corridor and just have a connecting thing that goes through. I think that's what we're going to do next, but why don't we save it for the next episode? We'll do it for that. We'll hit the quick save right here. And I hope you come back on YouTube and join us next time as we expand out the fish museum and go for some more of those stars. Until then.